Harlem, what's your first name?
Harlem. Not it is my first name.
Harlem is your name?
Yes, sir.
You go,
Hot
boy.
dog.
Okay, thank you. And do I have everyone now? I get to just give me a moment just to take the names.
All right, take your time.
Oh, okay. Now I have is Mamie Diarra?
Mom Jada.
Oh gosh. Okay. What organization are you with?
I'm with Urban Bush Women.
Okay.
And you're presenting tonight, correct?
Yes.
Okay, give me a moment.
For
I'm ready.
anyone that's presenting, please put your full name, your role in the organization name, the email address, and your telephone number in the chat.
For future reference, thank you.
You will be added to our distribution list. When we find pertinent information related to the arts, we send it out. And if your organization is giving anything, you send it to us and we'll send it out.
Ms. Walton, what organization?
Actually, I am an independent arts consultant. I have several clients, including Urban Bush Women, and several clients in Harlem.
So which one should I put you with, both or just Urban Bush?
Just put me with Urban Bush Women for the time being.
I got you. Centro Servicio, Cultural Coordinator. Your name, please.
It's Dr.
I'm sorry.
Galvan, are you talking to Galvan?
Yes, to you. Yes, I just need your name for the record.
Okay, this is Dr. Marilu Galvan from Centro Cívico Cultural.
Dr.
Marilu Galvan.
Marilu
Galvan.
Spell your last name,
Centro
please.
Cívico Cultural Dominicano.
Can you spell your last name, please?
Absolutely. G for George.
Yes.
A for Albert. L for love. V for Victor. A-N. V for Victor, A for Apple. N. Galvan.
Got you. Thank you.
And Marilu in Spanish, not English or any other language. M for Mary.
Oh,
A for Albert.
Why don't you just put your name in the chat?
No, I got it. I got it. I have it, Tina. Thank you.
It's not that difficult.
Thank you, Doctor. TCIONY. Can you identify yourself? Someone from TCIONY.
Anyone with tag youth at the end of their name is a part of TCI.
Hello, Caroline. I got you too.
Dime.
Okay. Okay, I still don't have when they get on TCIONY, last call.
Yeah, anyone with tag youth at the end of their name is a part of TCIONY.
Oh, okay. But is there a name associated or no? Just put TCI.
No, yes, sir. I'm typing it in the chat.
All right, thank you. I think I have no, I didn't get Angel. Okay.
I'm right here.
Okay, I got you now. Carlton, I see you. Okay. I'm sorry, Justin. I don't think I have you. Destiny, Linda, Christy. I don't have you. I got you now. Esmilian, is that it? Esmilian from Tag You.
Yo quiero una foto.
I-L. Okay, we can go now. I think I have.
Okay. So, so first of all, Daria, our other co-chair that I serve with, will not be at tonight's meeting. She's been excused. So you're kind of stuck with me running the show. So usually the way we start is by having a brief introduction of who we are and the organization we're with. This is not a presentation, just an introduction of who we are and how we have come to be here. So
Jonathan,
yes,
do you need to accept the minutes, and do we have a quota?
Well, we have, let me see.
I think we have 4, right?
Well,
No,
Quorum.
five.
five,
It's
five.
five. So I think we have quota.
Yeah, we have a quorum.
Quorum.
Yeah, so, okay, good, good. Thank you for keeping
Mhm.
me in line, Walt. So, let's see, what time is it? So can we call the
6:40.
meeting to order at 6:40,
Okay.
okay?
Motion to accept?
Yes, I accept
Well, okay,
Second.
yeah,
Okay.
the timing, huh?
yeah, and
The minutes too?
the agenda for tonight, let me see if I could put that up on the screen here. The agenda for tonight is here. Let me see if I can share my screen. So you can see that? Can everybody
Mhm.
see that? All right, so this is the agenda here for tonight. I just want, if someone wants, take a few minutes.
Motion to
get
accept
out.
the agenda.
Okay, second,
Set, okay. All in
Aye.
favor?
I vote yay, so we can move on. I'm just moving one thing on the agenda, the community benefits agreement. I'm gonna move towards, move in old business. Okay, and then we'll get to the rest later. So here's the minutes from the last meeting. I don't know if you had a chance to look it over, but you know, if you want to act on it and accept it or make any friendly changes, amendments,
Motion to accept with the suggested changes.
okay. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now we can get to the introductions, correct, Walter? I can move towards, I can
Correct, introductions.
just so, oops, I lost something here. Trying to find everybody. So my name is Jonathan Synagogue. I am co-chair of this committee, Arts and Culture, along with Daria. I've been on the community board for some 4 years. And I'm also on the Economic Development Committee. So I've been a resident of CB9 for almost 40 years. So, you know, after you make your, introduce yourself, if you pass it on to someone else, I'll pass it on to Tina. Tina, you want to introduce yourself, please?
My family, I hope yes, I am not muted. I'm a mute person, so I was not muted. Yay for me. My name is Tina Lumley. I've been on the community board for about 6 years, 5 years. I've been on the Arts and Culture Committee for about 2 years. I've lived in Harlem since 2010. Native New Yorker, and I want to be active in my community and know what's going on. And I pass to Carlton.
Hello, Carlton.
I pass to Walter.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Walter T. Alexander. I am a member of this Arts and Culture Committee. I'm also co-chair of the Senior Issues Committee. Born and raised in Harlem Hospital. Lived on 125th Street for about, maybe 12 years. Lived in this apartment now, going on 44, which is in CB9. have a love for the arts, especially arts of people of color. And extended to all arts, but especially people in this neighborhood. Thank you. I pass to Caroline. Carolina? Carolina Ramirez?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can now.
Perfect. Hi, I'm Carolina Ramirez. I'm one of the community board members. Happy to be here with you all. I work in consulting and yeah, excited to hear from some of our community members. I pass it over to Mame Dara.
Mom Jada. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mom Jada Spees. I have been a resident of West Harlem for 2 years now. I'm very excited to be here this evening. I am also co-artistic director of Urban Bush Women, which is based in Brooklyn. And I will pass it to Harlem.
My name is Harlem Jones. I'm a senior. I've been living in New York for about 5 years now, and I'm with TAG program. Yeah, that's about it.
Harlan, pick somebody. Just pick anybody who hasn't spoken.
I'll pass it on to Justin.
Hello, can everybody hear me?
Yep.
All right. Well, my name is Justin Wittick. I go to school in Harlem, Central Park East. I've been with TAG for about a week now, and I'm a senior. I'll pass it on to Angel.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
My name is Angel. I go to LBC. Am I the only one hearing that?
Yeah, what was that little rhythm section?
And I've been with TAG for about a week. And I really enjoy it. So, did you guys-
That's the balloons?
Did you guys hear me?
Yes, we heard you, Angel. I heard you loud and
Oh, you
clear.
get the balloons in the morning?
I'll pass it on to Taisha.
Okay.
My I'm at
Taisha, you're breaking up.
hold on, let me turn my Wi-Fi on.
All right.
Huh?
Yeah.
Push your phone up. Push your phone up.
Can y'all hear me?
There you go.
I said thank you, Angel, and my name is Taishelle. I'm from the South Bronx, but I was born in Manhattan, Lenox Hill Hospital. I am a TAG ambassador, and just a brief information about my organization is we're a program that teaches the youth critical life skills from critical thinking to conflict resolution, mental health, gun violence, and etc. And I pass it on to Chrissy.
Hi, my name is Christy. I'm 11th grade. I've been with TAG since September, and I go to school in Harlem, Watley Arts High School, and I'm from the Bronx. I pass it to Bubakar.
Hi everyone, my name is Bubakar. I'm a senior. I'm also a part of TAG, and I go to school in an international school that is in Manhattan. So yeah, that's about it. I pass it to Dina.
Hi, my name is Dina, and I'm a senior, and I currently go to an art school at Union Square, and I've been working with TAG since the summer. And I pass it on to Liz.
Hey, I'm a senior. I'm Liz. I've been with TAG since starting winter. And I'm from Harlem. I haven't been here since the beginning, so I have no clue who I would pass it to that hasn't gone.
Who wants to volunteer? Next.
Marilu. Is that okay?
Sure, go ahead. Go for it.
Okay, my name is Marilu. Centro Cívico Cultural Dominicano is the oldest Dominican organization. We are celebrating in the nation. We are celebrating 61 years. We have been in Harlem since its inception in 1962. I am a Harlem, West Harlem, I would say native because I came very young. And I have been around since 1961 in the same area. I see some people that I know. Linda, Walter, that's nice to see you. You big smile all the time. Great. And everybody knows that I'm passionate about Hamilton Heights. I feel that we are the ones that support the art and culture of the city. I am, you just have to look at my face. I'm yellow, but how can I deny my roots? And my husband, those that know, he thinks he owns Africa. He's Dominican like me, proud of it. I'm proud of being a Native American, meaning not indigenous, okay? But America is ours. So happy to be able to speak at the end when it's my turn. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Hello. Can
Yeah.
everyone?
I can pass it along to, let's see, somebody that has not spoken. Carlton Davis, did he speak?
All right.
Volunteer then.
Hello.
I think Bobby wants to go.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Sorry.
How you
late.
doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Yeah, this is Carlton Davis.
Okay.
Right. My name is Bubakar Baldi, aka Booby, and I'm 16 years old. I go to performing arts school in Harlem, and I like to highlight the fact that I'm from Harlem because I have a lot of pride about it, So
Great.
Woohoo.
I like to support TAG because I feel that it gives us an opportunity as the youth to have a voice. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Okay, Carlton, you want to step up?
Yes, how y'all doing? This is
Okay.
Carlton Davis. And
Okay.
I'm a committee member of Arts and Culture. I'm also the coach here with Mr. Walter T. Alexander at the Senior Issues Committee. I've been in an array of different fields of job careers, ranging from music to events and construction and everything else you can put into it. So I'm really interested in the youth thing here. I would like to know how their future is going to be perceived as time goes on. Thank you.
Thanks, Carlton. Next, who do you want to pass it on? Who hasn't introduced themselves?
My name is Caleb.
Yeah, okay.
Go to FDA 2. I'm a junior, and I've been with TAG for like 5 months now. I'm gonna pass it on to Freddie.
Hello, how's everybody doing? I'm sorry. My name is Freddie Tavares. I'm from the Bronx. I'm 17, and I go to school in Harlem. I go to FDA 2, and I feel like TAG is a good organization for the youth because it lets the youth be more out there to themselves instead of just being all shy, and it just helps the youth become better as students and as young men and women.
Right. You pass it on. Who hasn't introduced themselves?
I'll jump in. I'm just so impressed with the tag team. Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive. Wow. And Now, this is how long I've been around. I've been in Harlem for 41 years. I raised a son there who's now 34, who went to Central Park East. So there's a whole lot going on there. I split my time between Harlem and Orlando. I'm living the best of both worlds. So I joined being an independent arts consulting because it allows me to take on a number of different projects. I also, as was previously mentioned, I co-chaired and actually was one of the co-founders of the Arts and Culture Committee on Community Board 9, because at one point there was no Arts and Culture Committee, so we made sure. I served on the board for over 10 years. I was also the executive director from the Harlem Arts Alliance, which is where Professor Dr. Galvan and I connected, and she's always been supportive of the arts and a powerhouse, let me just say that. So I'm pleased to be here in my capacity as in my connection with Urban Bush Women. You'll hear from, excuse me, Manjara shortly about the project that she's working on, and I'm happy to support.
All right, thank you.
And I'm not sure who has not spoken, so I'll just ask you to volunteer.
Carolina, are you? I don't know.
Carolina spoke.
Okay, so is that everybody?
Ms. Janet Cohen?
I didn't go. I would like to go.
Go ahead, Amy.
Hi, my name is Amy. I'm 18. I'm from the Bronx, but I go to school in Harlem. I go to FDA 2 currently. I've been with TAG since the summer. And I think TAG is a beneficial program because it gives the youth that voice that we've always craved for, because other generations don't know what we need more than what we do. So yeah.
Okay, Walter, how are we doing? Everybody introduce themselves? It's great seeing all these new faces. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was muted. Janet Cohen,
Right.
PR Voltaire, only two, I don't think, that didn't speak yet.
Yep. Thank you. I'm happy to go. So my name is Janet Cohen. I'm program director for the TCI ONY, which stands for the Community Initiatives of New York. And all of these TAG youth are fearless leaders that are in the making. We are so proud. And we're all about really teaching the youth how to not just have a voice, but be active in their community. In order to be active, you have to know what's going on. And so that is why we're here today. We are here to know what's happening in the arts and culture in Community Board 9, and then to see how we might be able to support and lend the voice of the youth so that we can continue to bridge the gap and make Harlem the best place that we already know is.
Please put your information in the chat for future reference. Thank you. And then PR Voltaire is the other last, I think the last.
Yes, so this is Pierre Voltaire from Harlem Public Arts Project. I'm a resident of Community Board 9, and I have been attending your meetings for the past 5 years and have done a few collaborations with other arts organization in the community. And so whenever I attend one of these meetings, I hope to make new acquaintances.
And please put your information in the chat as well. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, that's great. So why don't we, the next item on the agenda is announcements, and unless Carlton or Carolina.
Dr. McCall, could you mute yourself? We hear background noise. Thank you.
Is that for me? Is that about me?
I think the background noise, is that?
Give me a minute because we are having an activity over here, and let me tell them to try to, hold on, let me mute.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, so I don't, unless Walter or Tina or Carlton, others have announcements. I don't have.
I sent you something. Could you please display it?
You're really asking for a lot there, Tina.
I'm sorry.
Oh, goodness. All right, let me,
Can I display it?
I
If you make me
have to make it, well, I'm going to share screen. Let me see. Here,
You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm on my phone. I
Here.
don't even have it up.
so here,
Oh,
can
there it is.
everybody see that?
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, this is a play about the creation of Morningside Gardens. Morningside Gardens is a co-op between 123rd and LaSalle, between Amsterdam and Broadway. This is the genesis, how it came about, and all of the activity that occurred that resulted in the 6-building co-op. It's
Oops. Oh,
it's from
go ahead, Tina. I'll try to.
I think I'm gonna do it from my memory. It's from May 16th through through that Sunday, through Mother's Day. And the performances are identified right where you see it. If you're interested,
Keep going.
easy come, easy go.
My computer has a
If
mind
you're
for change.
interested in attending, and if you're interested in receiving any other information from us, please put your name, your email, the name of your organization, your title within that organization in the chat. And I'll be forwarding this tomorrow to all those that are interested. It's in the community, by the community, for the community. So come out and support.
Okay, thanks, Tina. Okay, we don't have any other announcements. We'll go to the community reports. I'm going to defer the first one, West Harlem Arts Alliance.
Jonathan, I'm actually here.
Oh, Michael, welcome.
And I do have an announcement.
Okay. All right, go for it,
Let's
Michael.
kill two birds with one stone.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. My name is Michael Palma. I'm the executive director of the West Harlem Arts Alliance. And we are a relatively new organization in West Harlem. And our mission is to really promote artists and arts organizations in West Harlem and leverage the cultural assets of our community in order to bring more attention to our sort of creative sector and creative economy. The announcement that I have to make is for those arts organizations here tonight, and also individual artists who work closely with arts organizations, is that we're having a meeting with Mara Manis and Megan White at the Sugar Hill Children's Museum this Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. If you want to register for the event, I'll put a link in the chat where you can register for the event, but it's basically a sort of meetup with the executive director of NISCA and New York State Council on the Arts and the deputy director of programming and grants there with Megan White. And it's they'll do sort of like a little information session, as well as for the upcoming grant cycle that they have, as well as having a general sort of Q&A for anybody who wants to ask them questions about their sort of very forward thinking strategic vision for the council and for organizations of color here in Upper Manhattan.
Okay, thank you, Michael.
Sure.
Well, since you're here, Michael, and we can discuss the community benefits agreement. I'll
Sure.
take advantage of your presence.
Sure.
Before we jump into some of the other items on the agenda.
Absolutely.
So could you
well,
start off briefly, you know?
Yeah, sure. I think that, you know, for quite some time now, in sort of the run up to the, you know, official opening of the West Harlem Arts Alliance, which actually started in earnest today, May 1st. We've been trying to look back at the community benefits agreement, and one of the items there that we are looking to have Columbia sort of fulfill their promise on is affording the West Harlem Development Corporation about 5,000 square feet of space. And towards that end, there is a resolution that I think Jonathan is going to introduce in order to hopefully remind Columbia of their of that particular obligation. Again, this is in connection, and it gets a little complicated because it's sort of aligned with many other things that have to happen so more or less at the same time. And we've met with Columbia, and they're very ready, willing, and able to help us out in that respect. And but we thought that with a resolution coming from Community Board 9, that hopefully they could sort of understand a little bit more that this has to happen sooner rather than later. And I think Jonathan is going to talk a little bit more about that later on in the meeting.
Yeah, so just to back up a minute, the West Harlem Arts Alliance was formed in cooperation with the West Harlem Development Corporation, this committee and the Community Board 9 to, as Michael says, give representation to artists in CB9. And Michael's been working very hard to in discussions with Columbia. And we're at a point now where part of the community benefits agreement, which was originally signed back in 2007, 2008, to provide certain benefits to the community in different categories, one of them arts and culture. And so we are now pressing forward with negotiating with WHDC and Columbia to see if to have Columbia meet their obligations. So with that in mind, we will have a draft resolution to support WHDC and West Harlem Arts Alliance in pressing forward with obtaining 5,000 square feet of space that was stipulated in the community benefits agreement. So this could be a benefit to all artists in this district and arts organizations. So I applaud Michael for his efforts. It's been a difficult, he's worked very hard. So with that, I will stop yapping and we can move on to some of the other items on the agenda.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Yeah,
I
thank
really
you,
appreciate it.
Michael. I appreciate your time.
Alrighty.
Thank you. So Walter, Tina, do you want to discuss the artist information and dissemination, the AID program effort here for everyone? Do you have any news?
Actually, no, we don't have an update. What I'm doing is, as we gather the information that people are putting into the chat, we're adding them on to our e-blast list. So there's a few things that have come through on e-blast. Tina and I are sending them out as we get them. So the more information we have from organizations, the better we can distribute the information. So it's so important that we have folks' email, phone if possible, and organization. I thank you very much for cooperating. It's for the benefit of everyone in Harlem.
And we sent out approximately 7 news items within the month of April. And all of them were related to the month of April. So the only thing that I'll be sending out tomorrow will be the invite to the flyer for the new play that I just was speaking about earlier.
Okay. Walter, while I have you live here, are there any RKO updates?
Actually, no, there aren't any. I went past there not too long ago and I saw a store has moved in on the first floor. I'm kind of confused about that. I'm going to check with Mr. Cohen because he was spearheading this, and he hasn't gotten to us any type of updates. But I was
Okay.
surprised to see the storefront there now, right on the corner of 146 and Broadway.
Okay, thanks, Walter.
All right.
Okay, and is Martin Collins here? There's no updates from Noma, I guess, at this point. So we'll move on. So we come to our presentation.
Martin Collins is here, Jonathan.
Yes, I don't
Yeah, I see him.
see him. Oh, sorry. Martin, you're muted. Martin, where'd he go?
He's still here.
Martin, are you with us?
Here he goes.
There he is. There he is.
Okay. Martin, do you have an announcement? Any announcements? Am I the only one that can't hear him?
He's unmuted, but there's no sound. I don't know if he hears us, or we can't hear him.
Yeah, that's not good.
Michael, we can't hear you. I mean, Martin,
All right,
he comes in and out.
He's raised his hand.
that's nice.
Martin, you have something?
Do you want to put it in the chat?
We can't hear him. We can't hear you. Okay.
You can put it in the chat. We'll move on, and then if we get some voice from
I
you,
don't think he
we'll
can
come
hear
back.
us. We'll
Oh,
communicate
okay.
through the chat. I'll keep on
Okay.
moving. We'll keep moving.
Okay. All right. I don't mean to rush this along, but I'm anxious to hear from our presenters. So our first presenter is from the African Voices. Are they here? Kumbaama? I don't think she's here. Okay. So let's go to Urban Bushwoman. All right, take it away.
Hello again. Again, my name is Mamjada Spees, and I am the co-artistic director of Urban Bushwoman, based in Brooklyn, New York. Urban Bushwoman is a dance company that really galvanizes artists, activists, audiences, and community through performances, artist development, education, and community engagement. The organization was founded in 1984 by Jawole Willajo Zoller. And the work that we do is really held by seeking to bring untold, undertold stories to light through movement, through dance, through song, through text, through history, through research. And we do this also from a woman-centered perspective, as well as members of the African diaspora, in order to create a more equitable balance of power within the dance field, as well as beyond the dance field. So that's a bit about Urban Bushwomen and the work that we do. I'm here also today specifically to share a bit about work that we are creating, myself and co-artistic director Shannon Judson, which is entitled Haint Blue. Haint Blue is a site-responsive dance theater work that really is it is using, and it's seeped in and imprinted in memory and magic and the technologies that we hold. We are resourcing and centering healing as a way to guide us through stillness, through rest, through movement, through history, through stories, and the stories of our ancestors and our elders. So this is also a multi-generational work. We are accessing past, present, and future simultaneously so that we can really push beyond and future for ourselves, vision for generations that come, that will proceed. us. And so through remembering, reclaiming, releasing, breaking cycles, and restoring, the piece reflects on what has been lost across generations and what can be recovered. And that the work, I'd like to take a moment just to show a very quick clip of the work, and I can continue talking about, is it possible to share my screen?
I think so. If you see if you could put something, there's a share screen at the bottom.
I will go for it. I will.
Yeah, go for it and see what happens here.
Oh, let's see. Host disabled participant screen sharing.
Okay, let me
While you're working through it, I can continue speaking.
okay, good
About the
idea.
work. So Urban Bushwomen also is known for what I like to refer to as having these two arms. One is the concert dance arm, and that's where our touring, performance, the touring and performance aspect of the work is held. And then the other arm is our community engagement, community organizing work is held. Now, I don't think of these arms as disembodied or disconnected. They're very much connected to our core values. And so they may not live like this necessarily in the work that they do separately. And they're connected to core values. So there's intersection. With this work, Haint Blue, we are intentionally going like this with the concert dance work and the community engagement work. And so what that entails is being really focusing on researching and gathering local stories and histories, and identifying and cultivating partnerships with local artists, with wellness practitioners, with people who are of the community who hold stories. And so along with that, we are inside of cultivating and nurturing those relationships and building together for the purpose of co-creating, co-collaborating, so that we eventually come to creating a work that is a performance work. And it's designed, again, in collaboration with each community to connect their interests, their stories, their histories, as well as it's not about, the work we do is not about parachuting in and saying, this is what we're offering. It's really a process of reciprocation and, again, collaborating together. So this is also a work and a process that really aims to amplify what local communities are doing to regenerate and to heal collectively, and really to invite those who we are in partnership with to the table as we create this performance. Again, the performances, we're historically known for working in proscenium stage based spaces. With this work, we are really extending and reaching ourselves outside of the proscenium stage into site responsive. So that's being in response to people of the community, being in response to the actual site. We will be performing this work and developing this work and co-creating this work at St. Mary's Church on 126 in June. And so what we're really interested in, we've been developing this work since 2020 when we began sheltering in place. So there was research that we were doing in our own homes, the homes that we were housed in, the places that we were housed in, and really being able to do our individual research. We also want to be inside of Again, that co-creating, so that we're not parachuting into community, we're working with, and we're sharing stories, and we're seeing where those stories intersect together. So that's a little bit of the work. The work is also already being performed and has been performed, and well, there are 5 different sites. We've already performed them in 3 different sites, New Orleans, Miami, and most recently, just a week ago, in the Berkshires at Mass MoCA. All very different spaces. Is it possible to try to share now?
Yeah, why don't you see if you
Okay.
can share now?
Okay, let me come back to try to share my screen. Desktop, yes.
I actually made you a host, so you should be able to.
Yeah, something strange is happening. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I might not get to share it, but you know what? I can drop it in the chat. And for
Yeah.
anyone who's interested in taking a look, if you take a look, you will, this specific trailer was filmed in Miami at the historic Hampton House, which, if anyone knows, the movie One Night in Miami, I think that was, it's known for being one of the Green Book hotels. That's where Dr. Martin Luther King spent time. It's where Muhammad Ali spent time, and people who were just really interested in finding safe haven. And being inside of a space that felt safe, where they could be whole and they could be together. So I will.
You want to try that one more time, see what happens?
I can definitely try.
Give it one more shot, and then
Okay.
if not, well, put it in the chat too, but.
Okay.
Jonathan, does it say allow multiple, when you click on allow multiple people to share at the same time?
I think it's something on my end that
Yeah,
needs to be
I tried
updated.
different combinations.
So I won't be able to share because I think it's something on my end with regards to updating, and I don't want to take any time, but I did put it in the chat for
Yeah,
anyone
I see it, okay, that's
um,
great.
to look at and take a look at it, you know, when you have time.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Are there any questions? Oh. Okay, thank you very much. You know, appreciate your presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Jonathan?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, Tina has a hand up before me, and then
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, Tina, I didn't see you. Go ahead. Yo, Tina. Hello, Tina.
While we're waiting on her, can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
Hello.
This is Daria Hardiman, the co-chair.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm sorry to be getting in late on your presentation. I was wondering if you know about, and I'm sure you probably do through Linda, but I just want to make sure that you know about the Harlem Arts Alliance coming back to life.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just want to make sure, because that is such a resource when you're talking about community. And I figured it was a no-brainer that you would know, but I just wanted to make sure that it did come up. I would be remiss if I didn't mention it.
Okay, Tina?
What type of art exhibits? Is it plays? Is it movies? Or what type of artist endeavors does your organization promote?
So we are a dance company.
It's a
So
dance company.
we
Okay.
are a dance company. I will say though, I mean, we use movement, you know, as a way, because what we acknowledge and we value is that there is knowledge that the body holds, and there's a way of communicating. So the work that we do is through movement. Now, that doesn't mean that it is exclusive of other mediums. This work, Paint Blue specifically, you know, we're inside of creating installations, and some of the some folks that we have worked with in the previous cities that we've presented this work have been, you know, has been a historian who shared stories about the area and the history of the Berkshires. There have also been, there's also an environmentalist who is specifically working with soil. And so part of what she brought into the room was just these different types of soil from different areas of land, and that held and that there was descriptions of the history of that and some information. So we are primarily, yes, a dance company. That is our primary way of communicating, and specifically in this work, and just in the work in general, but specifically in this work, we are also, you know, extending and really eager for to be in contact with other ways of sharing stories.
Okay. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
If there are no more questions, let's move on to have Dr. Galvan present, please.
Hello, everybody. First of all, I want to thank all those TAG youngster future leader of our community. As a teacher, I feel really very, very energized to see so many of you present in this Zoom. I hope that that is a testament to the work that both Darian and Jonathan are doing, reaching out to the community and also empowering through art and culture. So thank you. On that note, I also want to bring one point that is very interesting and very dear to me, and is the welcoming back of Harlem Art Alliance. Thank you, Darian, for mentioning it, because what a joy to have that. That organization has been very dear to Centro Cívico Cultural Dominicano, and to see the way it had come out is an inspiration. Thank you for the work that everybody's doing. I don't know if you know, but Centro Cívico Cultural Dominicano, through Marilu Galvan, was part of the community benefit agreement back in 2008. And I have my papers to test and to all the meetings. So I'm glad that Mr. Palmer is really pushing on that note, because I think that we should always keep our guards up, okay? And not forget about the objective of a number of things that we have been part of. And I will be brief, sticking to my 6 minutes. I'm here to speak about Centro Cívico Cultural Dominicano. It's long history, which everybody knows. I hope to be able to get my Zoom information from now on a regular basis, because I don't know what happened to the email or whatever. Jonathan and Joyce, thank you for getting this Zoom, which I'm very happy to have been able to receive on time. Now, I think we sent, I know we sent Jonathan our flyer about our 19th fair. See if you can share it with them. That would be nice. This is a grant from West Harlem Development Corporation. We had been part of the process since it started. This is our 19th fair, and it's Centro Cívico Cultural Dominicano, Dominican Civic Cultural Center, West 145th Street, 19th Art, Craft, and Health Fair. We usually get a van for mammogram. This year is an EP, although we have been getting it for over 15 years. However, we are very encouraged by the community and those organizations that are participating. It is mainly to give our information, to empower our community, to emphasize the artistic component of our community, Community Bowenai, West Harlem, Hamilton Heights, and to showcase our art. I just wish that all of those that are part of the Community Bowenai organization, whether it's art, we are open to all of them. What we want is to promote the knowledge of those organizations that are serving the community. And this year we are having a concerted effort and a bigger emphasis on getting everybody out to be part of this. The main thing is to, if you are a grantee from West Harlem Development Corporation, beautiful. Oh, that's the concert. Concert is June 24th. Try to get our fair, that is June 10th. That's the concert. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love it. But if you get the other one, that is our.
I try my best.
Okay, go ahead. I'm going to the point. So in other words, those grantees from West Harlem Development Corporation, please be part of this. This is our event. It is your event. It's our community. It's right here on 145th Street between Riverside and Broadway, going down into the riverbank. It's half of the street. The whole street's not closed. Only half of it is wide enough to be able to do it. Beautiful. Thank you. And as you can see, NOMA has always been part of us. West Harlem Art, we are part of that between Children's Art Carnival and Centro Cívico. That's an initiative that was started during the pandemic. And we are here to stay. I don't have to take the time to talk about all the programs that we have. We have domestic violence with Dove and New Horizons. We do a great partnership with Lower Manhattan. We have our concert that is funded by UMass this year. We also have great collaboration with Columbia University. We do wellness, we do legal, we do finance with Banco Popular. We are here and we are part of the community. Thank you. Come out and be part of it. If you have any question, feel free. You already saw the concert. It's a beautiful concert. We did our last concert in February at the Academy of Art and Letters, and all because of our deep commitment to culture and art. Thank you.
Hey, we have a question from Amy.
Diga, Amy. Go ahead, Amy. I can't hear you.
You're muted.
You're mute. Just
She's
click
not muted, but we
on the
can't hear her.
microphone. Yeah, I can't hear her. On the microphone. You spoke before.
You should probably type it.
Yes.
Okay.
Address 619 West 145th Street from 9 to 3. Please, we have been sending flyers and information all over. Feel free to contact us, cccdominicano@aol.com. Google.
Can
Centro
you hear me
Cívico.
now?
Yes.
Oh, you can hear me now. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Hi, Marilu. I wanted to ask. So I didn't even know there was a Dominican culture anything corporation. I knew nothing about this.
61 years.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. So I think you should bring out more advertising to the youth, because people like me, and I'm pretty sure a whole lot of other people don't know about things like this. And I'm actually very interested in the fair that you said and everything that it could provide and the opportunities it could bring up for the youth. So if I'm able to get your information or your email or anything.
Sure. It's very simple. 3 C. C for child. And the word Dominicano at AOL.com. That's why we come together through Community Board of Arts and Culture Committee, so people will know about everything that goes on in the community. So that's why I'm so enchanted to see so many of you being part of this specific day. Thank you. I want to hear about you, okay? Send me an email.
All right,
El
thank you.
teléfono.
All right.
917, escribe el 917-917-405. 405-6167.
Dr. Galvan, could you put that information in the chat also, and as well as the two
I'm going to
flyers?
try to do it as soon as I, because sometimes I'm kind of.
Take your time,
but
take your time.
No. We'll get it. You can continue.
And the two flyers that you have, can you please send that to the board office so we can send that out within minutes?
Jonathan has it. She has the two of them.
Jonathan, you have that, the two?
I just received them this evening.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll send them out.
Thank you,
Right.
Walter. I appreciate that.
Doctor. Thank you, Dr. Galvan.
Yeah, no. Any more questions? Comments?
Yeah,
Okay.
can you hear
Well,
me? This is Linda. I'm having some technical difficulties, so I was trying to chat, but there seems to be this very long delay and I can't find the button to raise my hand. So I just want to make a clarifying statement, and if I'm wrong, please correct me. Harlem Arts Alliance and West Harlem Arts Alliance are two different entities.
That's correct.
Yeah, so someone had said they were happy to
Yes.
see Arts Alliance is coming back. So I just want to clarify that they're two separate entities, one which is being supported by the West Harlem Development Corporation. So I just wanted to make sure that was understood.
One is West Harlem Art. That is an initiative between Children's Art Carnival and Centro Cívico Cultural Dominicano. We did Afrofuturism with Carnegie Hall. We have done, and we still are doing, a initiative to uplift and promote artists. And then we have Harlem Art Alliance. That's another. And then we have West Harlem Art Alliance. So there are three of them. So you have to be careful to know which one is which. Okay? Harlem Art Alliance is the all Harlem Art Alliance. Then you have West Harlem Art Alliance. That's the new initiative of the umbrella covering all the community board 9. And then you have West Harlem Arts. That is an initiative between Centro Cívico Cultural Dominicano and Children's Art Carnival. We were invited originally with a first grant by Mr. Yusan, you remember him, from West Harlem Art, and also from West Harlem Art Alliance. So it's a beautiful initiative, and each one of those three are doing a great job. Okay? And that there's no competition.
There can't be enough organizations helping the arts.
Well, the
Good, Michael.
Critical mass around the arts. And the last thing to say, I'm not sure if there's time, but the link to the Urban Bushwomen video is in the link. I'm not sure if, Jonathan, since you have the controls, you can actually share that.
Yes, I did see it.
I can reshare it so that it's on, it's.
Let me, oops, let me go back. Let me do this. Okay.
Oh, Jonathan, I see it.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Great.
It's at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that?
And
Can you
then
all
go
see it?
screen, or we have to go full screen? Can you?
Full screen.
Paint blue keeps outside from getting inside. Outside meaning the nearly imperceptible systems of oppression that try to enter our homes by force. Hate blue is stronger than the hate. Somewhere in the hate blue, the wayward spirits can return and elevate, transmute, and be restored so that what was once a haunting becomes a restoration.
I think the video was frozen, so you didn't actually see.
This journey is going to take us to some intense places.
Yeah, it's frozen.
You didn't see the video? No one saw it?
It was frozen.
It was frozen. So all you got was the language, but
I'm
thank you
sorry.
for the effort. No, thank you for the effort.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put the link in the minutes and distribute them, and we can send it to committee members, and we have some links, some addresses for the attendees. We can distribute it. How's that?
And thank you, Tyshell. She indicated that it can also be, it's found on Urban Bush Women's Instagram.
Okay. Okay. So sorry for the technical snafu. Are there any more questions, comments on our presentations? Well,
Jonathan, if
yes,
I may
ma'am.
say so, we are trying to send the 2 flyers plus the registration. Now we are trying to put it on. So you already have the 2 flyers, but we are trying to see if we can put it in the chat.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if we will be able to, but just in case, so that at least, but make sure that everybody gets it, please. In
Okay,
case we
so,
cannot.
yeah, so if you, yeah, if you put it in the, if you can't put it in the chat, just email it to me. Okay?
Oh, we emailed it to you already, but
Oh, you
we can
did?
do it again. There's
All
no
right.
problem.
Okay.
Thank
I got too many.
I know.
So I will distribute that with the minutes. And let's, if we can, move on to old business. Daria attended the Harlem Arts Alliance meeting this past week. She was going to make a report, but she, because she's not here tonight, mostly, she's going to send out an email with her notes on that event. So we'll eventually put it with the meeting minutes.
Jonathan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was there at the event, and it was a fantastic event because it sort of underscored the sort of resurgence of the Harlem Arts Alliance. Rosa Rivers moderating the event. It was a wonderful event. It was well attended. It was at the Dwyer Arts Center. And I had spoken with Rosa. I made a presentation as well as Michael Thank. And I'm going to work with Rosa now to have sort of the next convening here in West Harlem, and both the West Harlem Arts Alliance and the Harlem Arts Alliance are going to work together to organize that convening here in West Harlem.
Okay, great. Thank you, Michael. That would
You're
be.
welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
I also attended the meeting, was great.
Yeah, everybody, I unfortunately missed it, but I'll catch the next one. The other piece of old business is the community benefits agreement, which I mentioned earlier in this meeting. And that it has a section of the agreement that's devoted to arts and culture. And in that section, there are about 10 items that address different aspects of arts and culture in CB9. One of them, which is critical to moving forward to promoting the arts in CB9 is the new organization, West Harlem Arts Alliance. Michael Palmer, we're lucky to have him here tonight, is one of the founding directors. That Columbia has part of their requirements to meet the agreement is to provide space, 5,000 square feet, for an arts organization and artists. To that effect, a resolution has been drafted to support that effort by this committee and the community board. This, we have to review the draft, but we hope to we hope to have this resolution presented to the larger community and returned to WHDC by the end of May. So this is like almost a big step for this committee, the community board, and the West Harlem Arts Alliance. So we hope that to work with Columbia to realize this much needed space, an anchor for West Harlem Arts Alliance. That's all I really want to say about that now, and that we will keep everybody involved and notified as to how we're doing. And we rely on Michael to, keep promoting WHAA and work together with the committee to realize this much needed space. So with that, I think the old business is concluded.
Jonathan, I'd like to, first I'd like to.
Oh, yes, you have your
let's
hand up.
come-
Sorry, Walter.
I want to thank all the youth thank the tag team for bearing with us. And
Yes,
come through.
bravo.
I would like to visit the organization. I'm not sure, is it a performing arts organization? Do you all do performances, or you just into the arts organization? But I want to visit, and because I think you guys are great. I really like to see you guys in action. How can I do that? And I'd like to see what y'all are doing. I think y'all doing a fabulous job. Can anyone answer? Anyone?
So no, we're not a performance arts type of organization. However, we just want to sit down and listen about the arts. We're about sorry. Basically it's like about gun violence, and we're against it and trying to find ways, like working with the cops and a lot of community board members on how we can improve the longevity of the youth. Yes, there's a way that you can come out and support us. Let me get the flyer. So our main office is on 135th on the C line. However, where we have tag nights, it's every Thursday, I believe on 128th at Salem United Church. And yeah, it's from 4:30 to 6.
Can you forward that? Can you fax? How can she send that to the board?
I can put it in the chat, or you could get more information
The
from Ms.
chat is
Janet.
fine. We'll check. Yeah, we keep a record of the chat.
Okay.
All right. And I'd like to come out and visit when you have open house with the folks from off the street can come. Okay.
It's every Thursday from 4:30 to 6.
Okay. At this school right there on 135th?
No, the office is across the street from the school, but where we have this event at is at Salem United Church, which I believe is on 128th. It's across
And
the street.
St. Nick, or is it 8th Avenue?
St. Nick.
Okay. I'll look for it. Every Thursday, 4:30 to 6, right?
Yes.
Thank you. And thank you all for coming, really.
You're welcome.
Bravo. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
No, it was great. So couple small items for the committee members to think about in new business. some committee goals for next year. Maybe we could discuss that at the next meeting. What would be some goals for this committee in September? And two, we've been discussing the use of discretionary funds. And one idea is that maybe we should have business cards, you know, that we could use in the community. But if you have any ideas, thoughts on how to use these discretionary funds, maybe the committee members could contact myself or Daria. And with that, I conclude old business and new business and the committee meeting. If I have so moved.
Motion to close.
A second, please.
Second.
Okay, thank you, folks. This has been most enjoyable and really great.
Well, I do have a question.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so I do performing arts. That's all I ever did. I went to ballet at Harlem School of the Arts. However, someone like me who comes from a low income, it's hard to keep up with that because y'all should know, like, not trying to be shady, but performing arts for visual arts, being taught that is very expensive, from the uniform to the classes. Is there any way that, like, y'all fund youth who's interested in that but don't have the financial background to do that, or do y'all sponsor kids?
Well, I'll jump in to answer this question, for your question, but I know that the community board does not fund anybody directly. But what has happened in my tenure here on the committee, there have been organizations that provide opportunities for young adults, youth, even down to, you know, 6 years old, to perform, to dance, to draw, to, you know, get engaged in the arts. And that I think we keep in our minutes, I can comb through our minutes and find these organizations, but direct, you know, give them, you know, send them to your office. As
Thank you. Or I can provide my email in the chat and you can send them to me directly as well.
Okay, well, either way, I think that if you want to share with your peers, that would be great. I will, you know, comb through the minutes. Unfortunately, my memory, you know, doesn't go back that more than a week or so. So, but I'd be glad to comb through some of the minutes and find these organizations.
What is your specialty, young lady?
As of right now, I'm a majorette dancer. I love flipping. I'm very flexible. However, I did do ballet. So it's like when I dance gracefully. But it's between ballet and majorette. But I do like hip hop and underground dancing as well.
Okay,
I
all
want
forms
to
of
open up.
dancing.
Huh?
All forms of dancing.
Yes, I want to open my own dance company in the Bronx because, you know, we don't really have that much opportunities as Black women out here. So it's like I want to learn different styles so I can teach my people. But because of financial reasons, it is hard to keep up with that.
Great, great goal.
Thank you.
Well,
Jonathan, can you hear me?
yes, who's this? Juan?
Yeah, did you mark me present? Because
I marked you half present. Which half do you want?
Thank you.
Yes, I marked you present, Juan.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That was exciting. Thank you. I love all the youth.
Yeah, no, this is great meeting. Terrific.
And thank you for cheering, Jonathan. Have a good night.
Yeah, y'all good night.
Jonathan, I'm doing the minutes. I'll take the minutes for the minutes since you did the co-chair.
Oh my God, my
I'll
hopes.
do the minutes. I took the names down and everything. So I
Okay.
just sent the email to you to send me the tape. I
Okay.
copied the chat, so we should be good.
All right, thank you so much, Walter.
You're so welcome.
All right, you
You
all.
young folk have a
Thank
good
you,
day. Come back
Walter.
again. You're welcome.
Okay.
Good night.
Folks, come to the meeting again. Hope to see you. I
I
want to come and
want the,
visit.
I want the email. Don't
Thank you. Have a
forget to
good
let
night.
me know.
You guys are doing great.
Yeah,
Thank
Right.
you. Have a good night. I really enjoyed the meeting.
yeah. Good night, all. Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah,
Good night.
night.